What I'm going to miss about the program is definitely the resources we have at this school, which was really great. We had all the Adobe programs available to us that normally you would have to pay for. And the studio in general was a really fun place to be because you always learned a lot more things of what you can do in this field. And Elizabeth Press was one of the professors here that had a lot of real world experience and helped a lot with what we will actually be learning and using once we enter the workforce in this program.
This program really is what helped cement the fact that I want to be a communications major, that I want to do something in this field, whether it be on TV and on the radio or at some movie set, or even just making videos on YouTube for that matter, if I was lucky enough to ever be able to make money off that. It's the closest school to me and to a lot of people, or community colleges to say, that has a TV studio, that has what people need, that allows us to use all these programs.
What I'm going to miss most about the program here at FM is just the ease at getting all my projects done and stuff like that. It's easy because of the great facilities we have here and the great equipment, and also just due to the small class size, it's a little bit easier to kind of work with the other students and work with the instructor one-on-one when it's not such a big class, and you can kind of be a little more personal with your projects and get a little bit more input from the instructor and other classmates. So that's probably what I'll miss most from FM.
A lot of funny moments, especially when it comes to bloopers when you're doing a studio shoot, or just common little mistakes you would do here and then. That was always funny, and always a lot of gags. A lot of the time, like, we would always say, oh, Joe and Scott know how to do everything better than us. And it was always just a joke.
She was very open to a lot of us when we first came in here, and I'm sure you or Edgerlyn or anybody, Kat, anybody from this program could say she was very open to the students. She wasn't, well, she lived almost an hour away. She didn't just come here generally and just say, look, I'm going back home. Sometimes she did that, a fair amount, but that was, it's, as any normal teacher would, even the one that lived maybe 5 minutes down the road. But she made sure that she was able, or she did her best to open up the lab to us when she could.
I'll probably miss EP's patience. She's very patient with us students when we don't turn stuff in on time, or when we don't perform as we should. Also, I think she gives a lot of great input on our stuff. She won't necessarily just tell us what to do. She'll kind of ask us, what do you think you could have done better in that project? And all the students can give their input, and then she'll kind of give her input at the end. So it's really kind of a collective, collective input from students and the professor. So I'll probably miss EP's input and her patience.